Brooklyn Daddy in the house. What is up? You guessed it. What day is it?
Noob Thursday! For noobs.
That's right, a Noob Thursday edition. And we got everything we need. We've got some nice flaming hot Joe. Need that. Got a little new signage up behind me. BD. You got a little tiny bit of that funky mirror up there dripping down. And let's get right into it. Get some audio. Thank you, technology. Okay, here we are. So psyched for a Noob Thursday edition. We are going to be talking about the deck that I am obsessed with and continue to be obsessed with. I can't get enough of this deck. And I'll tell you why. Well, myriad reasons. The biggest reason is that I really feel like when you do get it to work, it's not super easy to get this deck to work, but when you do get it to work, it is so satisfying. It's so satisfying. Anybody out there who's using a similar deck, Akeen, I know you are. Je sais que vous utilisez, tu utilises le même deck. Sorry, my French. Anyway, give us a comment and explain why you think this deck is just so gosh darn satisfying. I don't know. Is it the sound of the expo when you put it down? Something about it. But because it is Noob Thursday, I'm sorry, I just got to do it one more time.
Noob Thursday!
It's a combo of Jason and me now.
For noobs. Noob Thursday.
Well, let's just get the whole crowd going. Okay, sorry, that's enough of that. What we're going to focus on, as the title gives away, is patience, timing, patience and timing. And you really, in Clash Royale in general, you got to be patient. Timing is key. Using Elixir properly, which is all wrapped up in timing. But particularly for this deck. And I'm going to show you an example for starters in which I do a very poor job at the beginning being patient, using timing correctly, but I find my little spot. I don't want to give too much away, but let's just say I do horribly and then things get a little bit better. And let's just go right into this replay. If it's still here, I hope it's still here. Oh, wouldn't that be funny? I didn't check. Yikes. We got all kinds of replays going on here. Okay. Yes, oh, and it was a level 11. Joe and Dottie, Revenant Rising. So here I am, a lowly level 10, up against a level 11. And I'll tell you something. Well, okay. It's an interesting way to start it. Don't waste Elixir, kiddies. Interesting / questionable way to start it with that solo fireball. I don't know, trying to cycle to something you want. Joe and Dottie, Revenant Rising? Not sure. But I'm getting a little team coming in hot. And look at that. My expo could not have really been further down. But I tried to get a little something going. And it's a little premature. It's a little premature. The expo doesn't have the kind of support it needs. That Inferno tower was up. And now look, by the time I get locked onto the tower, I don't have enough to deal with the minion horde, and didn't really do anything, and spent a lot of elixir in the process. And Joe and Dottie have a slight elixir advantage over me. But wait, it gets better. Oh, here comes that big beefy golem. So now I'm thinking large elixir expenditure. What am I going to do with it? Trying to get a little something going. Those fire spirits just get pretty much taken out by that log. And lightning hurts when you're up against lightning. So that was also a pretty lame attempt. And now we got this big beefy golem coming in hot. Plenty of health to do some domage. And a wizard at the back going to work. My Mega Minion trying to take him out. But this is bad. This is bad. Trying to send in some fire spirits, and actually we get 1, 2. Did the third one land? So that wasn't bad, you know, trying to grab a little something. Waste an elixir. Okay. That was a good use. That was a good use of lightning. If I had just... I know I was wasting elixir. See, here's the thing. I knew a golem was coming. If I had waited just a half a second longer, speaking of timing, speaking of patience, I could have grabbed Tower. I could have grabbed Tower, Inferno Tower, and Golem with that lightning. So there's another lesson for you. So many lessons. So that was decent. That was decent limiting of damage from that incoming Golem. Now here, oh, I laugh and throw up an oops. I remember that. My thumb slipped, so my frickin' Expo is out of range of the tower. So now at this point, I'm thinking, all is lost. But wait, all is not lost. This is a lesson for you, kiddies. Do not ever give up in this game. Because A, it's just great practice to always be engaged in heads-up play instead of giving up. But you never know when your opponent is going to maybe slip up. Or when you might just pull some magic out of your hat. So here we go. Finally, look at that. Timing, right? Timing and patience. That Inferno Tower was just about dead. I get a little something going. We got the Knight on the tower. The Expo blasting away. And look at that. With 69 health left, I pull victory from the jaws of defeat against Joe and Dottie Revenant Rising. I'm exhausted. So that was an exciting one. And particularly satisfying up against a level 11. I am a level 11 on my pay-to-play account, but on my free-to-play account, I'm a lowly level 10. Donate early, donate often to your friends, your clan mates. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to open some chests and then do a live battle, specifically talking about timing and patience, and hopefully it'll be a good example. Sometimes when we do it live, it sucks. Goblin Gang. Which is better, Goblin Gang or Skarmy? People seem to think Goblin Gang. I mean, for obvious reasons. Doesn't get zapped. You got, the spear gobbies in there. Taking out air. Now, it'd be so sweet if we get an Expo. Obviously, a legendary would be sweet. Ah, Mortar! That's the wrong one. Alright, 4 giants. Okay. So, yes, timing, patience. Let's see him in action. My Expo. I really need to get my Expo at least up to tourney standard level 4. But you know what? I'm doing what I can with in this free-to-play world I'm living in. Let's do it. Who are we up against? Coffee's kicking in. Jungle Arena. Tanha. Tanha is a crying. Okay, I need to stop sipping and start zapping. Oh, okay. Now this is interesting. What do we want to do? We kind of have to wait out that Inferno Tower, but you know what? I'm going to try. Okay, so maybe I'm not showing the best example of patience. But I thought I saw a little bit of a mini opportunity in here, and I could be wrong. Let's see how it works out. So we got to get rid... Now, my Expo is still at good health. We got to get rid of that annoying Inferno Tower. There we go. And Fire Spirits. And we're going to throw up a Mega to just deal with those minions. And, okay, decent. But now let's sit back a little bit. Give Tanha a thumbs up. What do we got? Sanskrit under there? Okay, deal with my knight, you little incoming gobbies. And you're going to regret that cute placement, aren't ye? Okay, what are we thinking? Expo. We got some critters up ahead. And we got a zap. Oh, that was lucky. That was a lucky zap because we reset the expo, and we just happen to get those skellies. Oh, isn't that nice when that happens? Now, that is called timing, but that honestly was pretty lucky timing. And can we... Oh, sweet. 632. Now, remember, once we get down to 315 health on that tower, we can use what? That is correct, kiddies. Lightning. So we don't need to take out that full tower, but it is so satisfying when you completely annihilate a tower with an expo, isn't it? I think so. Okay, we got lightning ready to go. So if Tanha places a big troop, we got incoming. Where is she gonna put him, or he? I'm not gonna waste a zap because we're gonna be having a Skarmy coming up. Okay, don't waste elixir, kiddies. Inferno Tower to keep that Inferno Tower busy. I don't know if that was a good call, but we are just gonna have to see. Mega to go in for backup. And what is happening? How is the Inferno Tower doing? We got a hog coming in hot. Take out the hog. Can we get to the tower? Can we switch to the tower? We're going to zap those minions. No, we didn't get anything done to the tower. That was a bust. That was a bust. And you know what? I shouldn't have tried that. That's called forcing it. That's called not being patient. What we are going to do is defensive Inferno Tower. There we go. Now we're just one lightning away from victory. All we have to do is survive. Cycle. Incoming skellies. Inferno Tower. Let our elixir build up. Those gobbies aren't going to be able to polish off my tower in time. All right. And a thumbs up. I think there was some sloppy play in there. There were some mistakes, but there was some good patience and some good timing. That was an exciting one. Close battles are fun. That's my big deep statement for the day. Close battles are fun. So, that's it for a Noob Thursdays edition. Please comment and let me know other newbie type things you want me to talk about today. Once again, talking about timing, and patience. All four of those. And, yeah, what do you want? What should we talk about tomorrow? I don't know. Who knows? I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to be continuing to use this deck because I'm pretty sure, now, I can always change my mind, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to try to ride this deck on my free-to-play account all the way to Legendary. Because it's just so gosh darn satisfying. I also notice... Oh, thank you, whoever just gave me an Inferno Tower. I also notice, and one of my sons told me that a friend of his used an Expo deck, a similar Expo deck, to get really high. I mean, I think he's over 4,000 now. And he said he got mean with it. He got really mean. And sometimes when I'm playing, it's hard not to be mean with those little king emoticon jobbers. Anyway, that's all. Hope you learned something and had fun. As always, won't you please like, throw up some comments, hit the old subscribe button. I really need to grow my subscribers. I'm getting great views, but I need to grow my subscribers. I need to get at least, let's get into the triple digits of subscribers, please, at the very least. Is that asking so much? That's it for a Noob Thursday. Noob Thursday for noobs. Brooklyn Daddy!